This video is brought to you by BetUS Sportsbook and Casino.
Yeah, the NFL does not like what the Dallas Cowboys are doing. So we're going to be going through that and 3 other stories in today's video. So make sure to like this video, and if you want more Dallas Cowboys news content like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hitting that red button down below. The first story is that ex-$63 million 4-time Pro Bowl running back wants to join the Dallas Cowboys. Now, the Dallas Cowboys are being pursued by 4-time Pro Bowl running back Dalvin Cook. ESPN Jeremy Fowler's reported that Cook has an interest in joining the Cowboys. The NFL Insider did not indicate if the Cowboys share an interest in adding Cook. However, Dallas is also intrigued about a potential trade for Carolina Panthers running back Miles Sanders, per Fowler. The Cowboys know they face questions at running back after losing Tony Pollard to a bigger contract in Tennessee. Fowler detailed in an August 9th, 2024 story titled 2024 NFL Training Camp News, Buzz, Fantasy Football Updates that they will monitor the Ezekiel Elliott, Rico Dowdle, Royce Freeman experience, while keeping a short list of external options just in case. Carolina Miles Sanders is on the list, and Dalvin Cook has shown interest in playing for Dallas. As it stands, Elliott is slated as the starter, but the Cowboys will manage his snaps. They need Dowdle to stay healthy. McCarthy likes what he has shown in training camp, and the team really likes Freeman's tape from the Rams last season and believes he can be an impact RB2, RB3 option, a banger in small doses. Now, when it comes to the Cowboys considering signing Dalvin Cook before opting to add Ezekiel Elliott, this is not the first time this offseason that the Dallas Cowboys have been linked to former Dallas Morning News insider Michael Gehlken previously reported that Dallas considered signing Cook before opting for a reunion with Ezekiel Elliott. In October, the Cowboys played a video montage of Ezekiel Elliott's return at AT&T Stadium when Patriots visited. Gehlken said in an April 29 message on Twitter, "It wasn't over for them. It's still not over." Dalvin Cook also was discussed internally at length. The question is what the Dallas Cowboys would be getting in Cook at this stage of his career. Gone are the days of Cook landing a 5-year, $63 million deal the veteran signed with the Minnesota Vikings that was initially slated to run through 2025. Following his release by Minnesota, Cook inked a 1-year, $7 million contract with the New York Jets last offseason. The Jets' season did not go as planned following Aaron Rodgers' injury, and the team released Cook in January. Cook was able to sign with the Baltimore Ravens, but made a limited impact in the postseason. The 4-time Pro Bowler is coming off the worst statistical season of his career. Cook posted 67 carries, 412 yards, and no touchdowns in 2023. The playmaker also added 15 catches and 78 receiving yards. Sanders would be a more intriguing option in Dallas, but the Cowboys would have to give up something via trade to acquire the running back from the Panthers. The advantage to Cook is the Dallas Cowboys could sign the veteran as a free agent. As things stand now, Elliott, Rico Dowdle, and Royce Freeman are among the running backs fighting to be the team starter. The Athletic's John Mahota reported that Dowdle is the early favorite to be the team's lead back based on training camp. Cook is unlikely to be a threat to start, but could offer the Dallas Cowboys at the position if the price is right. The second story is that Dak Prescott's contract value could reach up to $70 million per year. Now, the Dallas Cowboys' lack of urgency to extend Dak Prescott could land the star quarterback a mind-blowing $70 million per year with patience. Dak Prescott is in line to become the highest paid quarterback in the NFL when his net contract eventually comes to an end. The Dallas Cowboys have shown no urgency to extend star quarterback, and it could prove costly for them and lucrative for Prescott. According to a rumor from Mike Fisher of Athlon Sports, if Prescott shows patience, he could end up landing a deal worth $70 million per year. The number frequently floated around with Prescott has been around $60 million APY, but earlier on in the offseason, $70 million did make the rounds. An unnamed NFL official agent spoke to Heavy.com saying Prescott could land $65 million to around $70 million easily. So now that number appears to be getting thrown out there again. If Prescott were to land a $70 million per season deal, he would shatter the record. The highest paid quarterback in the NFL are currently Joe Burrow, Trevor Lawrence, and Jordan Love at $55 million per year. Last season, Prescott had one of the best seasons of his career. He threw 4,516 yards, an NFL-leading 36 touchdowns and 9 interceptions. The effort earned Prescott second-team All-Pro honors and a nod to the third Pro Bowl of his career. He has shown that he is nothing the best quarterbacks in the NFL have, and now it's only a matter of time until he is paid like one. The question is, how much, however? Now, on top of that, when it comes to talking about extensions, Cowboys' Jerry Jones says no urgency on CeeDee Lamb's extension. As CeeDee Lamb continues his holdout, the Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones said after the team held a joint practice with the Los Angeles Rams that he doesn't have an urgency about getting a contract extension done for the wide receiver. Lamb is entering the last year of a deal scheduled to pay him $17.99 million this year and did not report to training camp as he looks for a new contract that would make him one of NFL's highest paid receivers. The Cowboys placed Lamb on the reserve, did not report list earlier in the week to add a roster spot during training camp. When asked whether he can envision the season opener coming and Lamb not being ready to go, Jones said, "Well, I don't know about that, but I know that we're going to get great work, making real progress, and I don't think losing a step at where we're at right now." Lamb retweeted the quote on social media saying, "Lol." Jones then said no. When he asked whether he felt a sense of urgency, when asked why, he said through laughter, "I don't know why I said it." "I don't know," Jones said. "I don't have an urgency about getting it done. Put any reason you want. I was at Nobu 2 days ago. Give that as the reason. Whatever you want to put out there." In June, the Minnesota Vikings signed receiver Justin Jefferson to a 4-year, $140 million deal that included $110 million guaranteed. Jefferson, $35 million a year average, made him the highest NFL paid non-quarterback. Lamb skipped the Cowboys' mandatory minicamp in June, leading to fines totaling roughly $100,000. Although this can be resigned by the team, Lamb is being fined $50,000 for every day that he has missed during training camp, which cannot be resigned. Well, I don't know what to expect from CeeDee Lamb, but this camp has given opportunities for people who need it most, Jones said, and that's the ones that aren't proven like CeeDee. So it's a great plan to see your receiving corps and develop in receiving corps from the rookies. In 17 games last season, Lamb had 135 catches, 1,749 yards, both team records, and his 135 receptions led the NFL. So before we get into our next story, here's a quick message from Michael Vick.
Michael Vick at BetUS.com. Catch an incredible 125% sign-up bonus on your first 3 deposits, plus 10% gambler's insurance. BetUS, my online sportsbook and casino.
The third story is that Cowboys rookie Kalen Carson is a blank canvas for DB artist Al Harris. There's an art to playing defensive back in the NFL. It's a craft Al Harris and the Dallas Cowboys defensive back coach has refined in nearly 30 years as a player and coach in the NFL. Recently, the Cowboys defensive backs room has looked like Harris Art Gallery. Trevon Diggs has 18 interceptions in 47 career games, including 11 in a first-team All-Pro season back in 2021. Deron Bland, in just his second season, set the NFL record for most interception returns for a touchdown last season, taking 5 of his 9 picks back the other way for a score. Now, Harris has his latest project, and although it's early, it's looking like this project has a potential to join his gallery as well. "It's like a blank canvas," Harris said when asked what he likes most about rookie 5th-round pick Kalen Carson. "A lot of times when you get older guys, you have to break them out of bad habits or tolerate bad habits. When you get the younger guys, the newer guys, who are talented but not to throw stones at their coaches, haven't been taught the things that they are being taught here, that's what I like." He listens, he does what you ask him to do, and he goes from there. Carson's ultimate role on this team is still to be determined, and Dallas has a strong contingent of starters between Bland, Diggs, and veteran Jordan Lewis covering the slot. Carson has showed the ability to play both inside and outside, though, which means he could be in line to see playing time this season. Carson said he's just doing what he can do to find his role on the team. He also said his mentality this training camp has been more about things he can control than things he can't, like his standing depth on chart. I think it's all about self-improvement, he said. Just being the best you can every day and giving 100% every day. That daily effort is evident. He's had flash plays every single day. Cowboys head coach Mike McCarthy said Carson's had made plenty of pass breakups, living up his nickname of being the walking seatbelt. He's shown physicality in run defense. He's shown an anticipation beyond his years, seamlessly running a receiver route for them like he knew the play call. The loss ability is something Harris said only a few great corners have shown. He saw it with former Pro Bowler Marcus Peters, Hall of Fame Charles Woodson, and he now sees it with Bland and Diggs, who have become two of the best ball-hawking corners in the league. That one area where Carson can improve. He had 26 pass breakups in 4 seasons at Wake Forest, including at least 7 in each of his last 3 seasons. He only had 3 career interceptions, however, and Harris used a mantra with Carson and the rest of the corners to help change that. That was a big thing when I got here, Carson said. Al just talking about touch the ball, touch the ball, touch the ball. So that's been our whole mentality. The ability to turn pass breakups into interceptions is something Carson is definitely still working on. So don't forget, make sure to sign up to BetUS using the link in the description. And thank you again, BetUS, for sponsoring today's video. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.